The US Carbine Caliber 30 M1 is a self-loading shoulder weapon. It is gas-operated, magazine-fed, and air-cooled. It weighs approximately 5 pounds and is 35.5 inches long. With a 30 caliber bore, it is chambered for the 30 carbine cartridge and is fed from a box-type magazine having a capacity of 15 or 30 rounds. The rifling has 4 grooves and a right-hand twist of 1 turn in 20 inches. The M1 carbine is highly effective at close quarters and ranges up to 300 yards. The maximum rate at which the carbine should be fired is determined by the shooter's ability to align the sights and squeeze off accurate shots. To exceed this rate is a waste of ammunition. The shooter should be familiar with the names of those parts of the carbine which are frequently referred to in the training films. The front sight is the post type protected by wings and adjusted during assembly at the arsenal. It is locked in position after adjustment by riveting part of the metal base into the lock seat with a punch. Models of the carbine initially issued were equipped with an L-type rear sight consisting of 2 arms at right angles, each pierced with an aperture. Each sight may be raised into position by turning with the fingers. The apertures provided are computed for ranges of 150 and 300 yards. There is no adjustment for windage. Later models of the carbine were equipped with an adjustable rear sight, as seen here. This sight is computed for ranges of 100 to 300 yards in increments of either 50 or 100 yards, and provides for windage adjustment. The amount which changes of elevation and windage will move the point of strike must be determined by experiment. The sight radius for these sights is approximately 22 inches. On the right side of the rifle is the operating slide handle. Pulling it to the rear will draw the bolt back and allow loading or unloading of the rifle. On top of the operating slide handle is the operating slide catch. With the operating slide pulled to the rear, the catch can be pressed down and engaged in its detent in the receiver. This will lock the bolt open. To unlock, pull the operating slide handle to the rear and release, closing the bolt. The magazine lock is located on the right side of the trigger group assembly. Pushing the lock in will release the magazine. Models of the carbine initially issued were equipped with a push safety in front of the trigger guard. Pushing the safety to the right locked the carbine. To unlock, the safety is pushed to the left. Later models of the carbine were equipped with a safety switch. The switch in the down position locked the carbine. To unlock the carbine, the safety is rotated clockwise to the rear. A sling swivel is attached to the upper band. An oiler acts as an anchor pin for the sling in the stock. Attachment and use of the sling is covered in a separate training film. A bayonet lug was incorporated with the upper band on later models of the carbine. The characteristics of the carbine determine the manner in which it is to be used. It is an individual weapon like the rifle, pistol, or revolver, and was designed primarily to replace the pistol or revolver. Its 15-round magazine and semi-automatic action, together with its greater effective range, make it much superior to the pistol or revolver as a close defense weapon. The next video in the series will cover field stripping of the M1 carbine. Thanks for watching. If you found this video interesting and helpful, go ahead and give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support the channel, a link to our Patreon page is in the description. For more information on this firearm and others, head on over to historyandfirearms.com.